All right, good morning and welcome back to Prince's Seat channel. We are back on course, and today remains the 17th of October 2025, and we thank the Lord for his goodness and mercy. Now, we have on the platform this morning Chief Admin Andy Bright bringing the resolution from the EXCO online meeting held on Wednesday to the community. I'm going to implore you to pay attention to him as he has the detail of this resolution for our field. Chief Admin and the Bride, your time now.
Hello, a very good morning to my fellow subscribers in the grand community, to my comrades, to my solutionites, and to the solutionite drivers. I bring you love greeting this morning. And here in Nigeria, the time is 6:24 minutes past 6 a.m. So wherever you may be hearing me, I salute you from here. Good morning. My name is Chief Admin Andy Bright. I come your way this morning to bring you the communique or the resolution we took in the executive platform of the Solutionite movement 2 days ago on the 15th of October. Today is 17th of October, Friday. We have resolved that we can't wait further, waiting for these disbursement promises, that we can't go beyond this week. After this week, and no disbursement, no form of disbursement, no actual disbursement to the subscriber of this grant, to the masses, that we can lay hold on. Not to everybody actually, because it's a process, but the commencement of disbursement, actual disbursement to the subscribers of these grants that we are going to take, we're going to move to the grant headquarters in Abuja and then have meetings with the powers that be. That's those in charge of our grants and their disbursement. I'm telling you, it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know this kind of mercy, humanity to man. The money that is made for the masses of this country who subscribe for the money. And then the delay became some kind of torturous that it has made many people to lose their lives in the community, lose their properties, lose their resources. Up till now, there have not been form of disbursement. It has been story, especially since last year, when the process of this disbursement, government committee started handling the process of this disbursement. May I say right from May and then July, when the monies were shared in paper to the grant, our regular grant handlers. Up till now, no form of disbursement, actual disbursement to the masses who subscribed for this grant. They said delay is not denial, but in some cases, delay is denial. How? How do I mean? Well, if somebody dies waiting for a promise to come to pass, waiting for the promises, and then he has died or she have died, it is denial because he can't get that promise anymore. Even if the promise is coming to pass, he or she has been denied it because it's no more, he's dead. So, and then we are saying the more the grant disbursement is being delayed, the more many deaths are coming. People are dying on daily basis who subscribe for this grant and whose it will have been the money that will save them, that will cause them not to die. If the grant is released, they will still live because many people are being challenged and they're not being able to pay their hospital bills and their medications, not being able to pay for them. We know that if money came, they would have done that and survived. There are a lot of people who are on the line waiting to travel abroad for some operations, special operations or the other, but we're still waiting for this money. Some of them are dropping dead on daily basis, dropping dead on daily basis. So these things keep making us to wonder what kind of a community we have found ourselves in. The grand community, the more you look, the less you see. That is to say, all the promises right from time of UAAG. I mean, in fact, it is terrible. Right from 2015 of SEM, no grant has actually dropped for the masses of this country. is very much terrible, very much appalling. So we, the concerned masses, the solutionite movement, decided that no, we will not continue to go through this month of freedom, month of independence in Nigeria. We keep hoping and believing on their promise until this month of independence passes us by. We are saying no. And this week we are in now. Today is Friday, the 17th of October. We said if there is no form of actual disbursement to any or to most of the subscribers in the grand community that is touchable that we can see. Therefore, we are going to Abuja to ask questions of people who are the custodians of these grant disbursements. We know them. I won't mention them here, but when we get to Abuja, we'll be approaching them. We are not going to war. We are not going to fight, but we are going to demand what is going on. If the money is there, it shouldn't be cooling in the banks. And the banks are fond of using people's money to trade, to do business, to put it. Some people put it there, people's money to yield interest for them. And why the masses are perishing. This should not be happening here in Nigeria. This money is not Nigerian money. It is from outside Nigeria, from World Bank. And so please, we are pleading that this money that is meant for the masses, suffering masses of this country, should be released to them to ameliorate all further sufferings. That is our aim. So we are going to Abuja to begin to sit with our people. We are organizing ourselves already on that when we had our meeting online, this executive meeting online last Wednesday, 2 days ago. So we are pleading that as we jump off this social media to go to Abuja to begin to reason with our grant disbursement handlers. Please let them comply with people who are in charge of this grant in one way or the other. We are coming to show you so that you can have empathy to the dying masses. We are coming to say, please, enough of having our monies in the banks without disbursing it. Have compassion, have pity on the dying masses. So we are going to meet some prominent people about this grant when we get to Abuja, and then even to Lagos. Some people will be there in Lagos. We are covering Lagos and Abuja for this purpose. So therefore, I want to say, if you are interested and you're hearing me, you can actually take care of your logistics. That is to say, if you are not in Abuja or Lagos, you can transport yourself. You are so passionate about the masses, about the people, the suffering masses, that this grant is meant for. The grant is real, the grant is there, but we are trying to come out and say, please, release this money from the banks. Let it get to the masses. So our businesses come alive. Lives that are already going down the drain will come alive as well. So that is our plea, not to go and fight anybody, but we are coming to appeal to their consciences. So in Lagos, if you are interested and you are there as a beneficiary of this guy, as a subscriber, and you have passion, please, you will identify yourself with us. I'll release my number again, because the other time I released my number last Sunday, people rushed me. The rush was much, like people were on the cage. Many of them said they are looking for my number. Oh, they are so happy they got my number. And we are doing the necessary, especially the NGOs that are coming on my line. Very fantastic. The passion is there. So I appreciate everyone that have come to my line, to my DM. Then there are still people I have not attended to because of the time, a lots of people, lots of correspondences, and I'm attending to them one after the other. That's not the only thing I do online. There are many other issues I tackle online and offline. So the time has not been fully there for me to attend to all the people that have come to my DM. Please, if I've not attended to you, just calm down. By the grace of God, I will go through. I will be attending to you as time goes on. So just leave your mail there or your request. I will meet up to you. That is Chief Admin Andy Bright talking. Please, I will meet up to you. I'm coming gradually and then facing other issues. All right. Now, we will need support, actually. We will need support because this is a movement that we want to do thoroughly. There's going to be logistics of running around Abuja, running around, Lagos, and to go and meet the powers that we need to meet there. So please, I want to say, okay, if you're interested, joining us in Abuja and joining us in Lagos, and you can foot your bills, that is to say transport to come to Abuja if you're not in Abuja, or to Lagos if you're not in Lagos. If you can do that, foot your bill, and then your accommodation, you can do that. It's a sacrifice. You have a place to stay. Please do notify us. Do notify us. Do notify us. I want to say that Elder Val, by the grace of God, has been choosing. One of our member called Elder Val has been choosing to coordinate the Lagos region because he's based there in Lagos. And please, if you're interested in joining him in Lagos, because he's the coordinator there, and one Mr. Efe of Money Not the Too Much of Niger Delta. Efe is there in Lagos as well. He will join Daval. He will assist Daval in coordinating Lagos chapter. We are moving offline between Tuesday and Thursday. It won't be later than Thursday by the grace of God. We are moving both to Lagos and to Abuja. Then let me mention Daval's phone number so that you can contact him if you're interested to join him in Abuja. It is our project. It is everybody in the Grand community who is blessed, who is opportune, should not be there and be seeing how the goat is born under bondage. Because when good men does nothing, evil prevail. Please, my well-connected ladies and gentlemen in the Grand community, this is the time. This is the time, because when the ground handlers were mentioning 500,000, like Theophilus, and even a UAAG, when they mention 5,000, 500,000 NGOs, oh, they will rush. 250,000, they will rush and donate money just for the logistics of processing this grant. They support, but this is a time the grant is already at all the processes of disbursement have been completed. Nothing again, just for our grant handlers to press button so that the money will start dropping into the masses accounts. Every process has been completed. The government of the day, federal government has given them order to commence disbursement. So we don't know what's really making it to hang. So please, if you are well connected and we are well positioned, help us out, come out, guide us, help us so that we can achieve this end, so that the money will be released for the suffering masses of this nation. So a diverse number, please, if you're interested in the Lagos area, is 070-6627-6835. As for Edaval, and you are interested in joining him in Lagos, contact him with that number 070-6627-6835. That is Edaval's number. We need to begin to do these things. Let's begin now to prepare. Today is Friday, so at least latest by Tuesday you are ready. Just begin to make every preparations so that because we can't pass through this month with still talking about promise of disbursement. God forbid. We want to achieve this thing in this record time. And then we will need support, actually, financial support, like logistics of moving around the Lagos to the places we need to go to. And then even Abuja, we need some internal logistics, because some of us that have sacrificed themselves for this will transport themselves by themselves, will find the accommodation, because this movement, the grand solution movement, have no pause. We don't have pause to sponsor anybody. We are not raising money in this movement. And so that is why we are saying, please, your support is very much needed. Your support is very much needed. If God has blessed you, and then, even 1,000 naira is something for us. Please, I want to release an account number, and that is a diverse account number, so that you people, if you are touched, you have to send something to that account number. That is what we are going to use to run around when we get to Abuja and Lagos. Please, we ask you for your cooperation. If you cannot come, send us through your prayers, send us through your support fund. Please, whatever you can afford. No money is too much, no money is too small. Please, no amount. Even if 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, and all this, we are not trying to make lunch in here, no. But God Almighty has helped us already. Please, whatever you can support, we'll be very grateful. Yeah, so I want to put up the account number here of Edaval. So if you are passionate about this movement, you can put it there, and then it will get to us. And then if you send anything, upload it in Edaval's WhatsApp number that I have called. Or if you are a solutionite, you are in my platforms, then you will upload your POP, proof of payment or support, to the platform, so that our dear secretary of the movement, our ambassador, Gloria, will be taking record of all the POPs because we are more organized here. She's the secretary of the movement. Whenever you pay something, you upload it in our platform, any of the platform you are, any of my 5 platforms, upload it there, and then she will take record of that, and we'll be taking record of that as well. And then most important, Edaval will take record of that. So Edaval's account detail is Valentine. That's the account name is Valentine Ugo Azubike. Valentine Ugo Azubike. So please, my non-Igbo people, please, I hope you can recognize that. Valentine Ugo Azubike. Then the account number is 0115282851. I repeat it again. The account number is 0115282851. Then the bank is GTB. Please, I think I will still upload it in our general platform whereby people can say I will send it there. But I mentioned this in case of people who are not yet in our platform. Please, if you are not in our platform, you want to be there, the Solutionite Movement platform, you can still reach out to me. My own number, that's Chief Comrade Andy Bright, Chief Admin, is 070 899 56362. That is my number. My WhatsApp is 070 899 56362. That is Chief Admin Andy Bright. In case you're not in my platform anyway. So we are accommodating every subscriber in the Grand Community who are very passionate to come and ask these questions, because we cannot be in the ocean and soap is entering our eyes. We cannot be in the ocean, soap is entering our eyes. We cannot be in the midst of plenty, suffering in the midst of plenty. It is an aberration. How can a big man be trekking all this distance like a pauper, like a poor man? The Bible said it's an aberration for the kings, for the princes to walk on barefoot, while the servants ride on horses. On the horses of the princes and the kings, the servants are riding on it, and the prince and the kings are trekking. It is it's an aberration. It's not good. It is not about life. It is an abnormal life. So when we have all these monies, in the banks, languishing, staying, and people are dying, it is very much unfair. Please, my dear grant handlers, our grant disbursement team, please help the masses. I, Chief Admin Andy Bright, saying, please help the masses, help the poor masses. People are dying on daily basis. I get complaints. People's landed property are in the courts. People has mortgaged their lands and their houses because of this grant. Please help us. Please help us. If you hear this my voice, and then you can connect, or you are among the people that are in charge of disbursing this money to the masses. Have empathy. God Almighty will bless you. God Almighty will bless you. Our President Tinubu have already signed the disbursement of this grant. Please, let's comply. Comply and release the masses. We are saying, please do it before we jump into the field by next week. Please, it is better to joy than to war. And we're not coming for war anyway. We're coming just to sit with you guys and say what is going wrong, what is hooking this money. Can you look at us and release it? And we know there's nothing much there. It's just the human protocol, human lapses. Please, enough of that. The masses need this money with immediate effect. I thank you very much, and I think I'll be coasting home now as I release the account number. Want to support us, support us. So, and then proof of payment, you have seen my number already. You can as well upload your proof of payment as you send to our Edaval, your proof of payment in his WhatsApp, as I mentioned. Then you send also to me so that we'll be keeping record. And then our secretary will be aware. I will forward it to her too. There's those of you guys that are not in our platform. But if you're in my regular platforms, please do upload any support there. And I want to employ our NGOs and CEOs. You have your platform already. Please, we count on you guys and ladies. This work is yours, because you are the people that the ground handlers are working with. So you do well to come on board with us, because you are the NGOs and CEOs. Whenever we go to them, you introduce yourself as an NGO CEO in that place. It will make more meaning, and then they won't refuse us, because you are working directly with the grant handlers, our NGOs and CEOs. Please come on board and more importantly again, throw in your support. As you supported the grant handlers in those days, Theobald, even Supreme, and now the UAAG, as you supported them wholeheartedly, spent a lot. We're not saying that you should spend such an amount to us, just a token, and then so that this movement can go ahead. And we wish as you spend your money in support, you come out physically also, so that all of us can finish this job. Oh, please, I think I'll be coasting home here. Then if you keep preparing from now, today is Friday, keep getting set, make appropriated. The movement is not going to be more than 1 week. If we leave on Thursday and we converge on Friday, through the weekend we'll be meeting them. Through the weekend we'll be meeting them. By the grace of God, it will never pass 1 week. Both in Lagos and in Abuja, every meeting will be within 1 week. That's my assurance. That's what I assure everybody. So within 1 week, in a week's time, we are through. We're not going there to live with them. And we believe God that we're going to make that impact that is needed. We're going to make, if God is with us, we're going to make every necessary achievement, and the giants of our lives will collapse. So I thank you very much for giving me your dance. Thank you, and God bless you. See you and see you. God bless. Sorry, please, an oversight. Sorry, I forgot to mention the leadership of the Abuja movement. The person that will pilot it is Reverend Moses from Abuja. Sorry, it's an oversight, and my very self will, will assist him, Chief Admin Andy Bright. I will assist Reverend Moses in Abuja, because I'm not in Abuja, I'm outskirts of Abuja. So Reverend Moses is taking charge of the Abuja movement. Please, this is a follow-up to the VN I just released. Yeah, that's an oversight. So sorry, because we have made all these contacts. So bear it in mind, Reverend Moses from Abuja is the one leading the movement in Abuja. So if you are interested, you will call down my number. You call down my number and tell me that you are interested in Abuja movement. Then I will take care of that and then send to Moses, so I will coordinate very well. Please, I'm sorry for that oversight. So Reverend Moses from Abuja is leading the Abuja squad, so that as we coast to go and see our grand disbursement handlers from next week, just a week, 1 week journey, 1 week activity, we are good to go within 1 week by the grace of God. God will give us speed and give us favor. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a very wonderful weekend ahead. It's well with us. God bless.